I really think it's important to put a face to the person that you see on screen, and it is really interesting to see how people's personalities shine and thrive in person.
At Qatium we work remotely, and that has obvious advantages when it comes to your personal life. But humans are, we've evolved and we've grown to actually interact in person. Interacting in person with people creates a cushion for when there's stress situation, when there's difficult things. We're not made to build those connections through a screen.
So the workshop that we have, or at least the work that we'll be doing during the next week, so if we have the workshop, it will be just an initial conversation about it, is really to review what are the projects that we have on our roadmaps on every team, and understand essentially two things. How the different initiatives we have are contributing to these objectives, and also what we need from other teams to make that possible, right?
Now we're at the get-together here in Spain, and it's just amazing to be able to get all our brains together, but not only the company, the people, but also the founders, the investors, and understand what brought them to create Qatium, what was the original purpose, how far are we along towards that vision.
We think that we are able to fundamentally change the way that utilities approach problems and allow them to make better decisions in the moment, and really democratize access to information and better understandings of their network.
Cada vez tenemos más tortugas, más actividad de tortugas en nuestras costas.
So I joined Qatium for the obvious reason. I would say that the climate change is something that worries me a lot. So when I saw the software and what the team was doing, I thought that was amazing. I think this is an urgent problem that we need to solve. So that's why I thought, yes, I definitely want to join a company that has a purpose, that has a meaning, and is changing the world.
Well, a lot of companies out there are very focused on revenue and sales, and Qatium is actually focused on generating a great impact in the world by providing different utilities the opportunity to manage water with a great platform.
I wanted to work for a place which really valued innovation, disruption, environmental sustainability, and which fostered collaboration amongst people, all while allowing me to be creative.
The water industry is so complex that it's just never ending. Like the limit is where you put the limit on where you want to stop learning. And also, I think I've never worked in something that connects so well the digital world with the physical world. Like managing water is one of the most down-to-earth things that humanity has done. Like Romans started with it, or even before it. And I've never built a digital product that had such a grounding on very earthly things.
One of the reasons I joined Qatium was not only for its people and the way they do the things, but also how we're using technology to tackle a very complex problem, and using very state-of-the-art web technologies and simulation technologies, which are super interesting. And it's not the usual things you see every day on every kind of company.
There is something very special about how we work here at Qatium. We work on pairs, and we put a lot of focus on the quality of the software itself.
What is unique about our team is really the fact that we have people from all across the spectrum, from really water experts to completely novices, so people who bring a fresh perspective into the water industry, and that's really amazing because they can come from other backgrounds. and think that we can actually solve things that we used to solve in a very specific manner in the water industry, and been really ingrained into solving this particular issue in one way. But actually there's a simpler or more productive way, or just refreshed way that provides a better solution to everyone.
I think what really makes us different is openness and transparency, right? We talk from the start on what our missions are, we talk to our users, we adjust our journey as we see fit, and we're not worried to challenge the status quo, you know? Some people, it's easier to just find an existing problem and solve that, and that's their win. But we look much further into the future, try to understand, okay, where are problems people are going to have later, and how can we get those people to leapfrog the current problems and move even further into the future. So I think that difference is that, you know, really changing and challenging the status quo and pushing everyone further into the future, even if it's slightly uncomfortable for some to start with.